Welcome to Iceland. It's the end of January and it's freezing. We took a 10-day winter road trip through Europe's most volcanic island, along the south coast and up into the Western Peninsula. We climbed mountains, explored ice caves and hiked across glaciers. The original mission was to reach Greenland's Ilulissat, a town beyond the boundary of the Arctic Circle. But Dr. Fate, or rather Mother Nature, had other plans. With a stocked itinerary of activities and 5 pockets full of dreams, we set off. What could possibly go wrong?
Day one, packing up the car. As you can see, it's a very tight squeeze. I really want to know the story though. How could there be a whole house inside a rock? Yeah, it's good. A bit of breeze. It's worth it though, to be fair. So many potholes. Yeah, that's like being back in London, isn't it?
The first of our stops was Skogafoss, a 200-foot waterfall on the south coast of Iceland, which is of course accompanied by a 200-foot staircase.
Oh, you're filming this way?
But trust me, it's worth the climb.
What's down there, Matt? Well, that right there is a slip of death. Yes, it is. Push me back. Very slide.
Give us a smile. Yeah, you look lush.
During the winter months, the weather can change in a heartbeat, which is a lot of fun, but you want to be prepared for that.
Yeah, Tom got the goggles. I'm so jealous. Oh, yeah. I actually left my goggles in the car. I can't believe it. It's a mistake.
You can walk right up to the base of Skogafoss itself, and you'll want to be prepared for that too.
Full waterproof, lads.
Wow. I suddenly feel very insignificant and small. This is huge.
I've never seen a waterfall this big or being this close to it.
You feel like you shouldn't be this close.
Nah.
Let's get closer.
After the mist gives George a light drenching,
A little bit wet. A little bit wet.
we hit the road. Kieran takes the wheel and we set off for an afternoon of guided hiking. And while waiting for our guide, I tried to catch a view from above.
But that snowstorm came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all on camera.
Do a drive-by.
And then you put the right leg inside the green loop and left leg inside the small black loop, okay?
Right leg in the green, left leg in the black.
Not all hikes require crampons and ice axes, but this was a hike on Solheimajökull Glacier with a very Italian man named Federico.
Rome, Milan, Venice, Bologna.
It's gonna be good.
It's good, it's good.
It's good.
Touch an iceberg.
Yeah, that's it.
Done. It's done. Tick off the bucket list.
Ticked.
Yeah. Shame it's the not bigger one, but it'll do the job.
It's the colour of the close one.
Yeah. It's the blue, isn't it?
Blue,
It's the blue.
dark blue.
And as I told you, after this is a crevasse fish. It's an area of the glacier entirely made out of these huge fish. Crevasses are huge fissure into the ice. And what part of physics did you choose?
Black holes and gravity.
Federico brings his A game to the hike, along with some very strong opinions on how to cook pasta.
Pasta. 5 minutes. If you throw it on the wall, it will fall. Nobody dies. If you don't know how to cook it, don't cook it. Don't waste food.
And to top off the experience, an ice-cold taste of the glacier itself.
Cold animal went off. How was that?
Really nice.
Can I try some of these?
New days, new horizons, and more ice.
This is someone else, yeah.
Joe, just one eyebrow raise, yeah? Wonderful. Look out the window whimsically.
You can take a little walk down.
Even a casual stop on an empty road can prove enjoyable. A chance to embrace Iceland's winter elements. Or even just to take in the view of the natural landscape. The winter temperatures in Iceland average around -1 degrees Celsius, but can reach as low as -10 in some areas.
It's not too windy down here.
And there's plenty to discover, even in the immediate surroundings. We set foot for Black Diamond Beach in search of washed up icebergs. In late winter, you'll find them strewn across the sand, but in late January, we had no luck. The icebergs are located upstream, right across the road in Yokusalem Lagoon. And while we enjoy the view of the bergs in the bay, the temperature around us is dropping, and the wind is starting to pick up.
Yeah, boy.
When the bad weather rolls in, the whole country is prepared, and the highway patrol kindly approached us to inform of some nearby road closures.
Yeah, 3 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah,
5.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll be back
so
by
you
then.
know about it then.
Yeah, all good, but thank you so much, I appreciate that.
Alright, have a nice day, be careful.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Just keep going, let's see.
The first of the storms rains down on our hotel, but this only boosts our spirits.
How's that? Fresh! Can you reach the end? Because I can't reach the end.
Do you reckon 40 miles an hour?
More than that.
Can't wait to get blown.
The storm settles down overnight, and it's an early start for the Icelandic authorities as they spare no time in clearing the ring road, a country well prepared for it. We brush away the sculptures of the storm and we hit the road, ready for another day's adventure.
Yeah, what are we going to judge?
We're going to get in that thing. I thought we were going to take the bus.
Let's do it.
In the Super Jeep, we take a silent ride across the tundra, the silence being a direct result of our guide's outrageous hangover. Once George has collected himself, we begin our hike to the ice caves.
It's incredible.
The sculptures are unlike anything I've ever seen. It's like being on another planet, or rather, inside one. I highly recommend this if you get a chance, even just for their uniqueness. Every year these caves melt and reform in the winter months, meaning the caves you're looking at no longer exist. So in a way, it's genuinely a once-in-a-lifetime activity.
Look! Sea otters!
What they do is,
They get a little pebble and break it out on their tummy.
We settle down for the night in a coastal town called Vik. The following day, we begin our hike over the mountains to the famous Black Sand Beach.
You can use the big camera if you want.
Yeah, we need to get it out.
That was nice. Yes, that's the one.
The drone's coming out. Hopefully we won't crash it.
Daddy. Is that a drone, Daddy? What you gonna do to me, Daddy?
Shut the fuck up.
I find it a little bit threatening. It looks like it's about to like fire something.
Fueled by sunshine, good morale, and a belly full of last night's pizza, we set off across the mountains in search of Reynisfjall. The colossal waves on this beach are undeniably stunning, but you must keep your distance as they creep in very fast and are extremely dangerous. Instead, we took our place on the naturally formed giant columns, watching other tourists get soaked by waves. And we took a moment for ourselves to reflect on the journey so far. Little did we know that this was our last day's adventure as the team we had become, as the rolling storms continued to batter the south coast of Iceland, delaying our flights to Greenland and causing us to miss our only connection to Ilulissat. The mission to the Arctic was over.
We need to get to there, so let's just take this forward as in time. Well, that storm, what it's doing is basically flying right across where we need to go, which is rude of it.
Forced to abandon the itinerary, we set our sights on new activities. The naturally occurring Blue Lagoon is the height of many people's travelled bucket list for Iceland. There you can get a face mask made from the healthy minerals found in the hot springs themselves.
I'm having fun.
This is fun, we're having fun.
If, like George, it does get in your eye, fear not, because another storm will be along in 5 minutes to give your eyeballs a good blasting. You can also grab a nice beer in the outside bar, until the weather spoils that too. But eventually there is a gap in the clouds and we get to enjoy the Blue Lagoon for what it really is, which is just a big warm bath with your friends. But for Tom, this would be the last bath with his friends, as the following day he departed on his repatched flight to Nuuk, taking him halfway to the original destination of Ilulissat. The remaining 4 of us pick up our feet and head for the exploding geysers. Free to watch and easy to reach, they are a must-go for all Iceland tourists.
Sacrifice. It's the geyser gods.
It's 9.5.
Wasn't supposed to melt.
Want that back now?
Get me some insurance for some birds.
They erupt between every 4 and 10 minutes all year round, so seeing one go off in the area is almost guaranteed.
8, 9.
What's the target here?
10.
Pointing at
11.
saying numbers.
Come on mum, get on with it.
You asking Mum to influence the cases?
Yeah, I am.
Might be able to.
She can do anything, man. She can influence it.
I don't know the point to say.
Haha.
Well, see, no one counted in and now we've not had one.
Wow.
What? Am I going to get wet? Well, that was a biggie.
That was really good, well done. Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
We follow up our explosive morning with a nearby home, but the rolling storms prove to be a constant battle.
Visibility is gone.
Visibility is increasing.
Despite Matt's concerns, we carry on, as the forecast is clear and the storm is set to blow past us. It's a bit heavier than expected, but the suffering is worth it for the sunshine that greets us on the other side. And like a hero, Matt delivers the question we've been waiting to hear all day.
Would anyone like a hot chocolate?
Oh god, yeah. And a whiskey.
Did you bring it?
I thought someone brought it.
Huh?
I thought you brought it.
And little did we know that would be Kieran's last hot chocolate with the boys, as the following morning he flew home to England, also a result of the cancelled Greenland flight. Matt, George and I set our sights on Iceland's Western Peninsula. The area of Snæfellsnes boasts waterfalls, beaches and almighty volcanoes, such as these ones here in Grabrock.
It's just quite funny. Matt's just so casual. Joe's crewing up like if only Spider-Man, but just not Spider-Man.
It's pretty difficult to find boring sights when driving through, and there's often safe areas to pull over for a walk, but wherever we go, for some reason the storm is not far behind us.
It really is just like an evil cloud.
It isn't long before the storm is upgraded to a hurricane, and we find it waiting for us in Kirkjufell. We take a short walk through the snow to Kirkjufellfoss.
Oh, fail, mate. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Wow. What?
As well as featuring Beyond the Wall in Game of Thrones, this icy waterfall is complemented by its towering neighbour, Church Mountain. We got to spend a solid 15 minutes admiring the pretty scenery before once again the storm crept over the mountains for another attack. But this time, it attacked with a vengeance.
We're here in Iceland, Western Peninsula. It's going to be a wind night. Let's pick up. Weather has taken a serious turn. We are moving on the road to see if we can find some civilization.
Raging winds reaching 100 miles an hour bellowed down on us as we tried to find our way through the poor visibility. And the surprise gusts are enough to knock you off your feet. The storm only continues to increase, turning even the smallest of steps into the biggest of challenges. But as the winds pick up, so do our spirits, because beneath the balaclavas are smiles of pure joy and excitement as we experience the raw power of Mother Nature.
We did it.
We did it.
Back to civilization.
We're going to find out who's next lost the key, aren't we?
Oh god, who's lost the keys? We're in trouble.
Deep shit, my friend.
A new day, and there's a freshness in the air. More than just the sea salt, it's the knowledge that we had endured the worst of the storms. And not only that, but it was actually enjoyable. It seemed so ironic that the storm which had ruined our trip to Greenland had provided us with the best experience of Iceland.
George, how's your foot?
Shut the fuck up.
How's your foot, George?
My foot's wet, it's got ice in it. I have a wet sock and I have to deal with it because it's my fault.
Correct.
And with a spring in our step, we continued our journey along the south coast of Armastapi to Djurpalonsunder Beach. This beach is a short walk from the car park and seemed void of tourists when we visited in early February. The walk itself is as diverse as it is stunning and is really worth checking out. It seemed at the end of every storm we were greeted by an almighty glow of sunshine. And on this occasion, after yesterday's all-night storm, it certainly wasn't going to disappoint. And with the waves at a safe distance, Matt and I attempted to redeem his stone skimming ability.
That's the sea. Don't know about these waves though.
This was it though. We had embraced that storm and come out the other side. And now we were just enjoying that sunshine. The waves crashed and the sun descended. We explored and enjoyed the beach to ourselves before getting set and ready to go to the next location of Borganes.
Boys, look out!
I think I'm possibly stuck.
Well, I'm trapped.
This is a video. We can't see you too well, but we can just about make out a bit of a shape behind you. See the northern lights for the fourth time, but this is the proper stuff. You don't need a camera for this, and you can see this with your naked eye. This is the real deal.
We were pretty lucky to see the northern lights at such a high intensity, because across the northern hemisphere it's a pretty random phenomenon. It came in waves of about 10-minute intervals, and we kept good track of this using the Aurora app.
I'll go back into night mode.
Okay, I'm filming your phone.
Yeah, sure, mate.
How can this camera not see it, but yours can? That's unreal. That's what's above us right now. That's insane. The swirls are just incredible.
This has been the mightiest beam yet.
After a phenomenal night, we're now on our way back towards Reykjavik for our journey home.
Ready and set. Ready to go, yes.
The winds are still high, so we retreat underground into one of Iceland's largest lava tunnels.
Holy shit. This is incredible already. Yeah. About 10 feet in. An upside down icicle, my god.
Lava tunnels are not always this big. This is our second widest lava tunnel in Iceland. So usually they are smaller and usually you have to duck down. But here it was a relatively big eruption. It created a big lava field. It's around the size of the city Barcelona, the lava field created from it. So it's relatively big. But also to explain the size of the tunnel.
The tunnel hike itself is about 4 kilometers long. The terrain is challenging all year round and takes about 2 to 4 hours depending on your route.
Oh god.
And it's in that very same tunnel that we were all given the shock of a lifetime when out of the darkness emerged Tom. It turned out he had arrived safely back in Iceland from his journey to Nuuk, and he had followed us from the hotel down into the caves.
Don't you fall behind, get left behind.
Yeah.
Alright, coach, don't fall behind.
Pleased to have Tom back in the gang, we kept going, adamant to find the ancient source of the lava tunnel.
Not climbing into the hole, but you can step up and see into the hole.
The lava tunnel experience is unlike any other in Iceland, and even underground in pitch black, it offers sights to rival Reynisfjara Beach and the ice caves.
My radio has
Look at this row.
nothing
I like this row.
against me.
See a light, that's all I can see. Oh, there you go, that's actually quite a good idea. Yeah.
With our goals achieved, we turned around and begun the return journey back through the caves. Only this time, we were going all the way back, all the way home.
Oh, sorry, I'm ready to go. Don't wait for me, yeah.
And although the journey is over, the memories will last forever.
I think we can agree there is only one way down this hill.
The journey in Iceland was unlike any other. The scenery is the bit that stays with me, as I've genuinely never seen such a rich yet barren landscape.
Joe, stop!
So cool. You're basically right in the firing line.
We are pretty much in the firing line, yeah.
Well, I want to be because I'm here to catch them if they need someone to. You need to not get hit holding that.
It's not the same as the summer. Iceland in the winter is a very different kind of adventure, but it's exactly the adventure I was looking for. We didn't make it to the Arctic this time, but we will, and it will be worth the wait. Well, third time's the charm.
Who are you talking to, Joe?
Carla and Harvey. Where's Harvey?
Where is Harvey?
Oh. Harvey. Harvey. Do you want a treat? Oh yeah, do you want a treat?